Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, amma ba'd. Yes, brothers and sisters, today we are going to discuss about sexual abuse to kids, destroy their married life and family life. There's a lot of raw hand experiences, real life experiences I have being a counselor and a holistic healer. A lot of kids has undergone these problems, and it has corrupted their mind, and many of them are not ready for marriage. A lot of girls they are undergone these abuses, and they did not speak told they did not mention this to somebody else, even their mothers, and they are undergoing these problems and suffering these problems, and they are there an hatred, a angriness or hatred or rage is developing against the males and husbands and etc. So that will corrupt their mind, and they will never be happy in their married life if at all they are marrying. This is what I mean to say, address in this speech. I have a lot of experiences. For example, one girl, she's very angry when they are discussing about her marriage. She say, "I don't want to marry. I cannot marry, and I don't like it. I don't know what is the reason I don't like, but I don't like it." But when they bought, I mean, the family bought to me for counseling. I counseled the girl, and I used to do a transpersonal counseling. Transpersonal counseling is something deep and which is considering their morality, religion, and personal beliefs, and etc. It's not a cognitive counseling. The counseling which we can see a lot of counselors around us, and in every town there is counselors, psychologists, and counselors. This is basically cognitive counseling, but we need a transpersonal counseling to change somebody's attitude. Okay, and doing a transpersonal counseling is more effective than cognitive counseling. Okay, being a counselor, alhamdulillah, one or two sessions I done with that girl, and after 2 weeks she is ready for marriage. You know what happened to her? Some of the family member, a respected member from her family, touched her 1 or 2 times, and the same experiences happened to her sister also. So sister is also suffering the same problem, and both the sisters are suffering these problems. Then I asked the mother, "Okay, do you know about it?" "No, I know my husband is little weak in sex, but I didn't never knew that he abused the kids." See, so this is in many cases it is happened with from the fathers, when from the brothers, and from the uncle, from the elderly members, from the elder neighbors, from ustad, people who teaches the religion, ustad, and from the bus operators, bus conductor, and etc. So from many people, I have a list of, if you want, I can prepare a list of 100 people in one sitting. I remember all of them. At least 100 I can sit in my in one sitting. Yes, that much cases is coming, because however these cases coming in front of me, how many people, boys and girls, they don't like to get married. They hate the marriage. If at all they married, they don't like the husband or the partner. And if at all they are living with them, they don't have a proper sexual and love and sex relationship. And for unwanted reasons, they are fighting each other. So lot of problems is correct. And moreover, problems are coming. So moreover, they are these type of abuses are developing as a physical problems in the people. Many people who has gynecological problems, like early stages, PCOD and cyst and uterus problems and breast problems and prolactin and a lot of. So everything is developing in a so early stage, means there are unusual or disorder in their life. So if somebody, if the kid is having a pain or a hatred out of the sexual abuse, this girl or this kid will be hating the life and the partner and the married life and etc. But if such girls or such people, if such kids got an enjoyment out of the abuse, they will have a sexual addiction, and they will be having more sexuality, and they will have a corrupted sexual life. So in either way it can work. Okay. So I know a lot of examples. I don't want to mention it, but I'm summarizing it actually, and it will develop a block in their mind towards the marriage, and it will work. It will block the real, even it will block the proposals even. Yes, no, without their knowledge, it will block their married life. It will block their marriage itself, even the proposal itself. Many proposals will be coming, but nothing will happen. Everything is getting aborted. Okay, so these problems, how we can solve it? Yes, internationally, and especially in Saudi Arabia now, research is undergone in Saudi Arabia. Almost 600 people has been attended it, and 47 percent of the people said they want to have a premarital counseling. They prefer to have a premarital counseling with a counselor or a healthcare provider, a professional. And many people is getting this actually through friends, educators, conferences, workshop, classes, khutbah, and mass medias, etc. But they prefer 47% prefer it is to have it from a professional counselor to get their problems solved. Because if they have a problem, they will not speak to anybody. If they will speak to a counselor, but they will not speak to even their parents. So they will have a confidence on a counselor. So a counselor can find out what trauma, what internal injury, what internal problems has this patient, and he'll be able to find it out and remove this trauma, especially through a transpersonal counseling. Me, I'm doing a transpersonal counseling. So a transpersonal counselor can remove it easily and change their attitude towards the married life, which of course I will be mentioning from the Kitab of Sunnah and from the successful people's history. Even in India, it is going to be there is a proposal submitted to Supreme Court that premarital counseling is a must before registering the marriage. So, if you want to register some marriages, the government authority is going to ask you, did you undergo the premarital counseling? So, this is going to be it is planning to make it as a law, a pre-requirement for registering the marriages. And when you study about the divorce cases, etc., there is a study which is done in the world in some authority. 41% of the divorce people said that a lack of premarital preparation actually contributed to their divorce. 41 percentage people says that we are not prepared for marriage. So why you are not prepared for a marriage? Because they were having the problem. They were having the internal wrong notion, wrong attitude towards the married life and towards the partner. So in these cases, this can be solved through the premarital counseling, and this all these cases I told you. I can prepare hundreds of cases, real life cases. I can mention you if you want in one sitting. All of them came to me. Some people they don't want to get married. Some girls especially they don't want to get married, and some people they will get married but they don't like it. There's somebody they are not happy with their partners. Somebody they don't like to have a love and sex with the partners. Somebody they cannot find it any pleasure in the life. So, and some cases came to me when there is a fighting between husband and wife. Some cases came to me then when it is prepared, they are waiting for a divorce, or they already filed a case in the different courts. And some people already divorced, but again they are refusing to remarriage or further marriage. This is male and female, I'm telling you. So every cases is happening because some of the reasons is that sexual abuses happen to the people before their marriages. So this is we can sort it out through a transpersonal counseling. Transpersonal counseling is not a normal counseling. It's not a cognitive counseling. It will consider the transcendental aspect of the human and their spiritual and existential values, and incorporate the element from the various spiritual and philosophical traditions. And we'll consider the spirituality and religion of the people who are coming. If it is a Christian, we'll address it differently. If it is a Hindu, we will address it differently. If it is a Muslim family, of course, we will address it differently. But all of them, we are giving the solution. All of them, the right things, the good things, the virtuous things, the pious things. Okay, so it's not simply a classes or a khutbah or something. It is counseling actually. In counseling, we get the problems and then solve the problems at the root level, then remold their personality. So spiritual exploration will be there. Actual self actualization will be there, and mindfulness and meditation or worships mindfulness techniques will be there. So these are all the things which is we are doing in the transpersonal counseling. I summarize the things again. The sexual abuses, the people who are making the sexual abuse, maybe they forget it. They are forgetting the things what they have done to the kids, and they may later on they will become a pious man, become a lecturer or a scholar or whatever. But he forget about the things which he has done in the early stages, and that abuse has destroyed the family life of somebody, innocent people. Okay, so this is the topic which I'm going to share with you. A lot of people have these problems, so check with your kids, male or female. They are ready for a marriage. What is their approach to towards the life, towards the marriage, towards the husband or wife, etc. Many often they will not speak their problems to the family members or their friends. So they may speak to a counselor. A counselor approaches the people. Yes, the counselor knows the technique to how to bring out the problem if at all they want to hide it. A counselor know how to take out the problem if at all they want to hide it. Yes. So transpersonal counseling is this is what about transpersonal counseling. Inshallah, we'll speak few more in few more topics like this. Inshallah, in next videos. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.